The Arcturians are an alien race that come from the blue planet orbiting the red giant star Arcturus in the Bootes constellation. Arcturus is about 36 light-years from our solar system. According to Edgar Cayce, the Arcturians are the most advanced alien civilization in the galaxy. Arcturian extraterrestrials believe in a higher state of being and have mastered many aspects of today's modern age metaphysical beliefs. They have vested many of their resources to defend Earth from the reptilian and gray aliens and their agendas. Arcturians are well known for their power of healing. This is mostly what defines Arcturians as an amazing race among this galaxy. However, Arcturians are also able to accomplish additional powers through the aid of their mastery of the conscious mind. Arcturian starseeds have a few traits in common with actual Arcturian beings, even though they are incarnated on Earth. They tend to be multi-talented in both technological innovation and creative pursuits. Arcturus is an orange giant star approximately 37 light-years, 11.26 parsecs, from the Earth, and is the brightest star in the northern celestial hemisphere. Arcturus was probably similar to our Sun but has now passed the main sequence period of its lifespan. Instead of fusing hydrogen, like our Sun, Arcturus is now fusing helium in its core, causing it to expand. Arcturus has a radius of around 11 million miles, 18 million kilometers, which is around 26 times the size of the Sun. Due to its large size, the star's luminosity is between 100 to 200 times greater than that of our Sun. Regarding the galactic history of this star system, contrary to popular belief, Arcturians are not descendants of Lyran-Vegan refugees from the Lyran-Draconian Wars. The Arcturian race is a separate consciousness that went through a separate evolution after the separation of oversouls in this galaxy. During the initial creation of the galaxy millions of years ago, the Arcturian consciousness group was set aside on purpose by the high galactic councils to become the overseers or spiritual guardians of the other star systems in this galaxy. Because of their separate evolution, Arcturians tend to be the least physical of many star races and look the least humanoid, as well as having some genetic, cultural, and personality differences from the other well-known star systems and constellations. The Arcturus star system is the home to one of the most advanced alien civilizations in our galaxy. This is a 5D vibrational civilization, a prototype meaning a model to be followed for future civilization. The vibratory energy specific to this civilization acts as an emotional, mental, and spiritual healer for humanity on Earth, but also as a gateway for the souls of men at the time of death and birth. This energy functions as a transition station and adaptation of non-physical consciousness to the specifics of the physical world. Some fascinating information comes from a book by Norma Milanovic called We the Arcturians, which I highly recommend reading if you are interested in Arcturians. Out of all the extraterrestrial civilizations, Arcturus stands out for their total focus in the areas of psycho-spiritual healing and unity consciousness. The Arcturians teach that the most fundamental ingredient for living in the fifth dimension is love. Negativity, fear, and guilt must be overcome and exchanged for love and light. The Arcturians work in close connection with the Ascended Masters, whom they call the Brotherhood of the All, or the Fraternity of Totality. They also work closely with what they refer to as the Galactic Command. The Arcturians travel the universe in their starships, which are some of the most advanced in the entire universe. In the Arcturian system, there are no extreme temperatures, with their worlds being mostly a higher dimensional non-physical environment. Their civilization is one that has transcended duality and lives in unity consciousness. Professions on Arcturus are determined by a person's vibrational frequency and the colors in his or her aura. On Arcturus, there is no competition regarding professions, or anything else for that matter. So many Arcturian beings in this system take turns working various duties, such as processing souls that pass through the Arcturus Stargate, healing damaged souls in the Arcturian crystal temples, and doing technological work on their starships and also on the shielding systems that protect the Stargate. Quite a few Arcturian beings end up conducting further work as ambassadors, technicians, and healers. Even Arcturian starseeds who have chosen to incarnate as human beings on Earth tend to be gifted in these specific fields. Reproduction on Arcturus is not accomplished in a physical sense, as it is understood on Earth. On Arcturus, it is done through a kind of mind link in which the male and female energies are first perfectly balanced, then create a portal in which the new Arcturian being is incubated, albeit energetically. Through this procreation process, some kind of electron force flows through the two beings, and it creates another being that is a replica of the link. The new life form is then taken to a special room that emanates the proper vibrational frequencies until the being is ready for integration into a family unit on Arcturus. Many beings from Arcturus are seeded onto other planets because the High Arcturian Council has ordered this as a great act. The Arcturian society is governed by what they call the Elders, an 11th dimensional Arcturian group, called also the Oversoul of the Arcturian race. They are respected by the Arcturians for their advanced knowledge of their wisdom and for the extremely high and refined vibrational energies manifested by them. Some say that they have wings, but some describe them as more like circles of light. The higher the vibrational frequency, the closer one is to light or spirit or God, according to Arcturian belief. All Arcturians have an identical appearance, and they take pride in this because they have eliminated the tendencies of comparison and envy so present in human society on Earth. Arcturians are the most loving and non-judgmental beings that one will ever encounter among the star races of this galaxy. As for their appearance, the 5th dimensional Arcturians are short in physical stature, about 3 or 4 feet tall and slender. Their skin has a slight tinge of pale greenish-blue color. They have only 3 fingers. They have the ability to move objects by the power of the mind, also known as telekinesis, and are totally telepathic. Their eyes are very large and almond-colored, dark brown or black, but their vision is based on an overwhelming proportion of telepathic ability and subtle vision, not on physical sight. Their hearing is very highly developed, even surpassing telepathic capacities, and they have the ability to feel even with the back of the head. They usually live around 350 to 400 years and do not eat food, but feed on an effervescent liquid that has vitalizing powers for their entire body. Their spiritual advancement allows them to never age and also being able to travel beyond time and space. They end their lives when their contract and their mission for that life expires. There are no illnesses and diseases on Arcturus, being completely eradicated hundreds of years ago. The Arcturians are very gifted healers, but they are very different in their techniques than the doctors of Andromeda. The Arcturians often work together with the Sirians. Together they have established what could be called the Arcturian-Sirian matrix or network. Some sources state that they may possibly have some bases on the Moon and or Mars. Many souls are brought to the Arcturian starships during the dream state, where they are worked on and helped, although the Arcturians will never invade a person's free will, unlike extraterrestrial beings who abduct humans such as the gray aliens. The Arcturians are here to assist humans in entering the 4th and 5th dimensions of reality and in raising their vibrational frequencies. They stand as the guardians and protectors of higher consciousness in the universe. They, as a group, have done much to help raise the overall levels of consciousness in our universe. Arcturians on Arcturus take turns working the Stargate, as there is no competition on Arcturus, and all Arcturians take turns doing many tasks within their star system. Millions of souls are processed daily through the Stargate. They go through a life review and make goals and choices for their next incarnation with the help of their higher selves and their Arcturian Stargate guides. In the early part of Arcturian history, I was shown in the Akashic records that Arcturus was heavily attacked by draconian forces who wanted to take control of the Stargate. During this period of time, Arcturians had to go through a massive evolution to not only quickly and dramatically improve their technology, but also go through an expansive evolution in consciousness as they battled their own fears and negativity when dealing with the draconian attackers. Because of this rocky start in their galactic history, Arcturians and Arcturian starseeds tend to be very strong-minded, process-oriented, and go through evolution very quickly, both on Arcturus and also on the other star systems they are assisting. Arcturians and even Arcturian starseeds tend to be spiritual heavyweights who take on the toughest projects and humblest jobs and lives in order to be truly of service to others. Like and share this video to assist in the great awakening of humanity. Thanks for watching.